Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're actually doing another What's It Worth regarding one of the most recent additions to the Loomian Legacy Valentine's and Lunar New Year's collab event. Now, do keep in mind that although it is a mini event sorted into the Lunar New Year's event, as of now, the Lunar New Year's event has actually ended 3 days ago, and so currently the main event is right now the Valentine's. But that being said, obviously the new addition would be the Valentine's Twittle, which was actually dropped and released, standing at a whopping 1 in 40 to find in the wild with normal Gleam odds. And standing right behind me, obviously, would be none other than the Gleam Valentine's Twittle. Now, this bad boy was actually found in COD by Axel, so once again, shoutouts to you. You're from my Discord server and my community, so major shoutouts to everyone that's in it. So if you haven't already, just join that real quick. But now, it is to be said as to what this is worth, as many people do have this, and it's actually really easy to find in the wild. So considering that, it does have really bad demand, and it's standing at a mere 0.2 to barely pushing even 0.4 to 0.5 GR max. And since it is relatively easy to find, obviously, there are going to be many more of these to be found. It should also be mentioned that this Loomian is standing at a whopping 1 in 5,120 chance to find. With all this being said, let's get straight into the trading process. Alrighty, let's go into the chat and let's type in looking for offers on Gleam Valentine's Twittle. And boom. And now let's wait for offers. Alrighty, and our first trade request is coming from definitely not Radical. So let's see what Radical has to trade with us today. Alrighty, and we do start off with a Gamma Protagon Pure Nimble, a Gleam Christmas Odiaga Pure Nimble, Gleam Christmas Protagon Pure Nimble, a Gamma Female Vari Pure Nimble. With that being said, without even having to ask, Radical did just say this is my offer. So with this being said, is this trade worth it? This is an obvious no-brainer. This is gonna have to be a major thumbs up. Obviously, do keep in mind this is most likely a flex offer, so you won't normally see these in normal offers. So I don't want to hear people complaining about that, but keep in mind, if this were a normal trade, obviously if you were this owner, you wouldn't want to take this immediately. That being said, let's get straight into our next trade. Alrighty, and our next trade request is coming from French Toastry, so let's see what French has to share with us today. Alrighty, and we do start off with a Gamma Kanebo Indifferent, a Gamma Hollow Bunch Pure Nimble, a Gamma Sikalu Pure Nimble, a Gamma Female Calf Note Pure Nimble, Gamma Kabunga Pure Nimble, Gamma Calf Note Pure Nimble, Gamma Tremble Pure Nimble, another Female Calf Note, which is indeed Gamma Pure Nimble, another Gamma Kabunga Pure Nimble, Gamma Christmas Cradle Pure Nimble. You do throw in a Gamma Jimmy, do some swapping. We also have an SA Tundrolin, which is PvP trained. It does seem very robust, clumsy, and sluggish, and it does seem like this may be their final trade, but we'll quickly check in a second. Alrighty, and I did just ask French as to what his final offer is, and he did just say all of the things I'm showing except 2 Gammas of your choice you don't want or PvPs. So that being said, is this trade worth it? This trade is gonna have to be a great thumbs up to work with. Do keep in mind that although the Hollow Bunch is around 2 GR, it is terribly placed for its demand, so that alone is just a perfect trade to take on its own. But you do throw in everything else, this is gonna have to be a thumbs up. With that being said, let's get into our next trade. Alrighty, and our next trade request is coming from B7_Dark, and we do have Glossy Aurora, so let's see what Dark has to share with us today. Alrighty, and we do start off with a Gamma Obsidian Dull Clever, a Gleam Christmas Gargolem, Frail Robust, a Gleam Circuit Icicle Pure Nimble, a Rainbow Event Wisp Cosmere Hyper Tender, and it does seem like this may be Dark's final trade, but we'll quickly check in a second. Alrighty, and I did just ask Dark as to what his final trade is, and he did just say all this. So with this being said, is this trade worth it? This is an obvious no-brainer. It is a major thumbs up. You'd want to take this immediately. To even get the Obsidian in the first place with other ads is immense. So that being said, do keep that in mind. This trade is a massive thumbs up. Let's get into our next trade. Alrighty, and our next trade request is coming from Glossy Aurora, so let's see what Aurora has to share with us today. So we start off with a crazy overpay of a Gamma Christmas Nevermare Clever Sluggish, a Gamma Valentine's Twittle Pure Robust, a Gamma Santa Dusket Brawny Clumsy, a Gleam SA Anniversary Sea Drake Pure Brawny, Gamma Cosmeleon Dull Smart, and it does seem like this may be Glossy's final trade. It does seem like this may be Aurora's final trade, but we'll quickly check in a second. And without even having to ask, Aurora did just say all this final offer. So this being said, is this trade worth it? Like I did just spill at the very beginning, this trade is an obvious no-brainer. The Gamma Christmas Nevermore was the big drop. Even stuff like the Gamma Twittle alone is just even crazier. And do keep in mind, we'll do a video on that very soon. Although this being said, this is once again a major thumbs up, and let's conclude this trade. Alrighty guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe and join our Discord server, as well as cop some of our merch in the Roblox group. We are planning to drop some merch pretty soon, so hope you guys do enjoy when that does drop. But with that being said, when pineapples are vegetables, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, stay safe, peace.